Hey guys, this will just be a quick video, but there are a few issues that we need to fix before we can move on. First one is, I don't know if you noticed, that on the chest, no matter what ID you set on this key in loot component or on the enemy, it won't actually work, because at the moment it will always be 0, and that is because inside the loot component I've completely forgotten to actually pass the key ID, so we're just setting the default one from the data table. So what we need to do is disconnect this, make key item as, and here we'll break it, and then we can just connect everything, and key ID will go from the variable. So that will now fix the issue with the key. Next one is the input problem again. So if I were to open the inventory and then close it and then go to trader, for example, and if I press I on the keyboard for inventory, it will disable my input. I can start or enable my input, and I can actually start moving in the background. And I have mentioned this problem before, and that is because anytime we do have a input key inside the widget, like we do have in the interface, this one here, press I to close the inventory, this will actually stay referenced even after we remove it from the parent. So what we need to do is collect garbage. So in a player blueprint, we can go to where close inventory is, and here, before we destroy preview actor, we could collect garbage. But at the moment, this won't actually do anything, because we do have inventory and interfaced referenced in the variable, and this collect garbage only deletes all unreferenced objects. So what we need to do is, on close inventory, we need to get the inventory reference and set it to nothing, and get the interface reference and also set it to nothing. So this way the variables are empty, we don't have any references to it, and it can collect the garbage, which will completely destroy the widget. I think this is a little bit of oversight on Unreal part, because they should give us an option to actually destroy the widget, same as you have with objects, but we only have an option to remove it, so we have to actually collect the garbage. So make sure you just set it after you remove it from the parent, because we are using it here. And now if I play the game, I open the inventory, it shouldn't be in the memory now. If I press I on the keyboard with the trader open, I can't move. So it's working again, it's not taking that input anymore. And then the last thing I want to do is, this is a bit of a callback, but on upgrade widget, when we're upgrading the item, here someone mentioned that it always gives not enough materials, but we are checking if we have enough gold, if we have enough crafting level, and when any of these fails, it always gives not enough materials. So what we want to do is, on click here, we'll drag this back and we'll separate this. First, I would say we want to check if we have enough gold, because that should be the priority 1. So this one, I'll Control X, paste it here. So if we have enough gold, we continue. If we don't, we'll get a player reference, create notify, and the notify will be player not enough gold. Then we do another branch. This time we check the crafting level. So disconnect it from here, add it here. So if our crafting level is higher than the upgrade crafting level that we need, we can continue. If it's not, we need to paste it here. We don't have notify for that, so let's create one quickly. Go to blueprints, enums, notify type, add a numerator, and this will be crafting level 2 low. Save it, go to blueprints widget and notify widget. And in here we can now copy this, connect it from crafting level, and say crafting level is too low, exclamation mark, and connect it back to slide. Compile and save, and now in upgrade we can set it here to where are you? Refresh it. Crafting level too low. Alright, and then it goes to this one, we don't need end, and this is the materials. So first it can fail on gold, then it can fail on crafting level, and then on materials. And we'll say not enough materials. Play reference to target here. Alright, that's one small fix in upgrade, and we do have similar thing in the crafting, and for some reason we don't even check the crafting level, which I was convinced that we actually had set up, but obviously not. So here when we go pressed crafting button, before this, on crafting we don't have any gold or anything requirement at the moment, so we just need to check if player reference get current stat from stats component, which will be crafting level, is greater or equals what item info it is, this active item info, break it open, crafting, break open, and crafting level. If it's greater or equals crafting level, then we can continue. If it's not, again, we're going to get a player reference and create notify, which will be crafting level too low. Compile and save. And that is all. So as I said, quick video, but now we can move on to other things. See ya in the next one.